Very good morning to all of you. Today I want to start experiment number 3. Title of experiment is determination of total suspended solids of the given sample. Course outcome of this subject is acquire ability to conduct experiments and estimate the concentration of different parameters. Second course outcome is compare the result and with standards and discuss based on the purpose of analysis. Third course outcome is determine type of treatment, degree of treatment for water and wastewater. Next outcome is, that is fourth, identify the parameters to be analyzed for the student project work in environmental stream. So these are the course outcome of these subjects. Title of subject is Environmental Engineering Laboratory and subject code is 18CVL67. So this comes in 6th semester of civil engineering department. So these are the equipments are used in the environmental engineering laboratory. So all of you remember. So these are the regular we are using these apparatus to conduct required experiments for the given samples. Let us see backgrounds or basic concept of these experiments. This test is based on the evaporation of the given sample of water or sewage water under standard condition and weighing the dry residue. Total solids are the residue left on evaporation and includes silt, suspended and dissolved solids. The solids not retained on filter paper during filtration after during at 103 degrees centigrade to 105 degrees centigrade are called dissolved solids. The solids settle to the bottom of IMF cone after the 30 minutes are the settleable solids expressed as milligram per liter. The strength of sewage is represented by the total solids, which includes both suspended as well as dissolved solids. The knowledge of total solids helps in the design, operation and maintenance of sewage treatment units. The knowledge of total solids helps in the design, operation and maintenance of sewage treatment units. The amount of dissolved solids present in water will enable us to decide the suitability of water for domestic use. In generally, water with a total solids content less than 500 milligram per liter is designed for domestic use. In generally, water with a total solids content less than 500 milligram per liter is designed for domestic use. In public and industrial water supplies where softening is needed, it is essential to know the total solids content. The total solids determination has two important applications. Why the total solids are required to determine? So there are two important applications are they. One is the presence of settleable solids helps in the design of sedimentation and sewage digestion units. First application is the presence of settleable solids helps in the design of sedimentation and sewage digestion units. Second application is given the amount of filterable residue is considered for its suitability of domestic use. The filtered samples is used for the domestic use. Let us see which are the apparatus are used for these experiments. Filter paper is required, glass fiber filter disc are required, desiccators are required, suction apparatus are required, measuring jars are required, balance capable of weighing 2.1 mg per liter least count is required, muffle furnace is required, beaker is required. So these are the apparatus are required. Next, procedures. How to conduct these experiments for the given samples. First step, you take a clean gauge crucible or glass fiber filter. A clean gauge crucible or glass fiber filter is ignited in muffle furnace, and after partial cooling in the air, it is cooled in a desiccators and weigh W1 in grams. Then pour 100 ml of well mixed sample, that is sewage sample, in gauge crucible or glass fiber filter, which is kept on filter flask, and supply them suction. Second step is pour 100 ml well mixed sample in gauge crucible or glass fiber filter, which is kept on filter flask, and supply them suction. Then wash the gauge crucible with 100 ml of distilled water to remove all soluble settle. Wash the gauge crucible with 100 ml of distilled water to remove all soluble settle. Carefully remove the glass fiber filter paper or gauge crucible and dry in an oven at 105 degrees centigrade for 1 hour. Carefully remove the glass fiber filter paper or gauge crucible and dry in an oven at 105 degrees centigrade for 1 hour. Cool in a desiccators and weigh, that is W2 grams. Ignite gauge crucible in a muffle furnace at 600 degrees centigrade for 15 to 20 minutes. Ignite gauge crucible in a muffle furnace at 600 degrees centigrade for 15 to 20 minutes. Cool the crucible partially in air. Cool the crucible partially in air until most of heat has been dissipated, is then in a desiccators and record final weight W2. Okay. So then result we are getting the amount of suspended solids in milligram per liter is obtained. Okay. Then these are the observations and tabular columns. So write the observations. Weight of filter paper or empty weight of gauge crucibles, you take W1 in grams. Second observation, weight of filter paper plus suspended solids or final weight of crucibles, that is W2 in grams. Weight of suspended solids equal to W2 minus W1 in grams. Amount of suspended solids in milligram per liter is given by the formula W2 minus W1 divided by ml of sample taken into 1000 into thousands. So we are getting in milligram per liters. That is the observations. And how to enter the reading in tabular column? See, total suspended solids. Second column, sample details. In third column, you write weight or volume of sample taken in mLs. Here, initial weight in grams, you write W1. Final weight in grams, you write in grams. Then total solids in milligram per liters, you write in this table. So this is the tabular column for this experiment. And then after calculation of the and after obtaining the results, now you write the comments. The permissible suspended solids in the surface water is 100 milligram per liter, but the given sample contains some value. It is unfit or fit to leave the water without treating the water. So it is necessary to treat the water with plain sedimentation and coagulation added sedimentation, and second one is filtration, etc. So this comment is based on the results. So this comment is written if that result is more than 100 milligram per liters, you assumes. So like you read the comments. Okay. Next, so these are the references are referred for these experiments and this subjects covers of experiment number 3. Okay, thank you one and all. Next experiment I will be continue in next class.